Be the message. I got shot up, wouldn't be in 1998. Lost my leg 2016. So we just here, man, trying to live our best life and be better.
The thing that set K-Town apart from the rest of Chicago is we were K-Town. We stood together from Cermak to Roosevelt, regardless of how we twisted our fingers, regardless of what we breathed in that wasn't of us, we believed in us.
The woman is powerful and the woman is very influential. Do any of you women have anything to share to this generation of the world about how to use your voice and how to use your feminine energy in the trenches, in the community?
And when they grew up and they got shot up or they got in trouble, we never judge. We always love. And
we gotta have our young men backs, our older men backs. We have to be that help me. That's why we was created. So we have to show love and encourage each other. Encourage our men. Let them know they great.
So being a woman, hey, it's a lot. You know, it take a lot. That we can get things out of guys that a man can't even talk to them, get out of it. They feminine side come out, they tears, they lean on us, and they figure we're gonna bring them out, whatever they got going on. So
having too much pride of how you in a tough situation, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's what suffered the whole North Lawndale, man. All of us got too much pride, and a lot of lives, nobody want to come to the table and sit down. So that's why we working now to unify the whole North Lawndale.
That this is your neighborhood, and you need to protect it. You need to stop doing stuff that's gonna make us look bad.
We in K-Town, man.
Ogden Kildare.
Yes, sir.
Ogden Kildare.
Telling them, like, you know, how it changed a little bit. It became more so little village.
Right there, the viaduct, but definitely at Cermak was the divide line between the Mexican community and the black community.
If you made it to that viaduct, you was good because you was guaranteed to get chased.
Right. You say you was guaranteed to get chased over it?
To get chased every day. That's just how it really was in the 90s and the 80s with the Mexican, Latinos, brown and black, but we shared the same basically community.
Yeah.
Now, North Lawndale has become a little village.
Okay. So we are on Kildare, right? Some people live on Keeler, Cole, and Kildare, and it's shaped like this because we are a triangle. We are the last end of Lawndale. Once you pass us, you're in Sister Road.
This garden needs you. We need to see men in the garden. You guys can learn some skills. Does anybody want to get their own bag?
I'm shooting with Out of the Trenches, Young Will. Yeah. We all we got! We all we got! Big unity! Big unity!
Look! This is the eye of the trenches!
We in K-Town, man, Cermak, Ogden, and Kildare.
Yes, sir. Who I got with me? Let us.
You got Pipe, man. Pipe, OG Pipe, man. Right now, we're with Chicago Creative, and I also work with the West Side Committee for Change.
Yes, sir. So what does this neighborhood mean to you, family?
Man, it's a family, man. The neighborhood means family, man, community. We just been here since, I've been here since 1974.
Yes,
Born
sir.
and raised here, man. I almost lost my life here. A lot of kids lost their life. A lot of my friends not here to talk about it. So
wow.
We got a long line of history, man. We got these young brothers out here, man. We just trying to do something positive now.
100%.
Be the message. I got shot up, wouldn't be in 1998. Lost my leg 2016. So we just here, man, trying to live our best life and be better, make a difference.
Yes, sir. So throughout all them losses you took in this neighborhood, what's the biggest win you took in this neighborhood?
Man, doing this work.
Yes, sir.
Doing this work, man. I started doing this work in 2019.
100%. We thank you for that, brother. So what's something you want people to get out of all of this we doing out here?
Man, be peaceful, man. Just try to unify, collaborate, man. That's the key, man. What we do now is trying to just bring all the communities together. Like a lot of internal stuff we're trying to put out those fires, just trying to be different, man. So we're doing something big soon with all these youth. We'll put the date out there at a later date, but we're definitely trying to bring the whole K-Town back unified.
Yes, sir. So I know you spoke on everything you've been through, right? So I know you had to find peace. What steps did you have to take to get peace?
Man, I had to pray. Man. I went from being angry to asking why things was happening. You know what I'm saying? Things was out of my control. You know, but I had to pray. So I had to when I started praying and I was saying, why me? Then Most High said, why not you?
Yes, sir.
I just took a change, man. Just started being that voice on what I was taught. You know,
yes,
my dad was here. They taught me to unify picnics, just bring the neighbors. Things like this we've been doing since we were little. Like my friend, his father, you know, they taught us how to just get buses and go out, man, just to bring the neighborhood out. So we battling gentrification right now, but man, we still got a history, and black and brown people got to get along, but the blacks got to stay together.
Yes, sir.
That's big. I got a question for you. What's been the importance of the black woman in establishing peace in your community?
man, the black women are powerful, man. Like her mom, man, she picked up the torch. Man, Robbie, man, they strong black women, man. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Come on,
you know, the black women took care of us when we were pouting in prison. You know, all us been to prison, so without the black women, what would we be? You know what I'm saying? So that's the key. We break down, and we strong, but we really cry at night. So hey, the black women there to sacrifice. We gotta get
the Queen want anything to share to the youth about what it takes to establish peace in the community?
Being a big sister, these are my brothers. All his friends was my brothers. They was at the house all the time. Whatever they was involved in, my mama and me and us would go see about them, check on them. We had carte blanche to the neighborhood, so we knew we would be safe, and it was good. Like, I have been doing child care in this neighborhood, and some of the grown men that you see went to my child care. I took care of them when they was little, and when they grew up and they got shot up or they got in trouble. We never judge, we always love, and that's what has made this community so deep for generations, is that we're gonna come out for each other. We know where each other live, we know each other's mama home phone number. I called Pipe from the home phone number today, he knew what it was. So this community is just built on fearless love. Like, we ain't never scared to love nobody. We love everybody, from the ones that's addicted to the ones that's preaching in the pulpit. They all belong to us. We belong to each other. And that's how we survive, and that's how we thrive.
Yes, indeed. I got one more question. I know some serious brothers, but I also know some very serious women. Some women that I know are more serious than some brothers that I know. And in the community, there's been a lot of lives lost. I personally know some wars have been started over relationships with women. The woman is powerful and the woman is very influential. Do any of you women have anything to share to this generation of the world about how to use your voice and how to use your feminine energy in the trenches, in the community? Advice on how to use your voice.
Okay, so you want to go first? Okay. So I would say this. We know we got to lead by example. Us older women, we got to gather, we better together. So we got to show our women that we got to have our young men backs, our older men backs. We have to be that helpmeet. That's why we was created. So we have to show love and encourage each other. Encourage our men, let them know they great. Pour into them. Those type of things. Those are the things that we need to show our young women, that we have to do that to encourage our men. Not tear them down, but build them up.
That's beautiful right there. Yes, indeed. What about you, sister?
Well, yeah. Piggybacking off what she was saying, it's like that, because in our areas I'm like a auntie, a mother figure to the youth and the young guys, even the young women. They even respect who I am in my areas, talking and walking in areas, and they'll move all out my way. You know, I guess it depends on how we approach their situations, how we do them. That's what we get back. Wow. So being a woman, hey, it's a lot. You know, it take a lot. That we can get things out of guys that a man can't even talk to them, get out of it. They feminine side come out, they tears, they lean on us, and they figure we're going to bring them out, whatever they got going on. So, yeah, I love this. I love everything about what I do.
Yes, indeed. What about you, sister?
Well, to piggyback on what I said last time, I will say this. In this neighborhood, people tend to think that the black men that's here are not married. Most of my brothers are married. And most of my brothers have had a queen for a long time. And I know every last one of them. And if they get out of line and I get a call from wife, we're going to get it right. Okay? If they get out of line and they're younger with their mom, what you say to mom, we're going to go and say, now you didn't mean to say that, did you? Let's try to rephrase that energy into a positive way that you can still stay alive and speak to a woman like that. So you gotta be, sometimes you do have to be curt, because it has to be a standard, because if there's no standards, then nothing get done, right? When I walk down Sturmat and I see the people that's doing what they do, they ask me, you want something? I'm good. But I know that they're watching me, and that's valuable. Because when I walk down the street and I don't see that same brother that asked me that I need something, I'm like, wait. Who know where yet? Who wouldn't have seen about him? Because he gonna see about me and keep me safe. So you just gotta let, I think the brothers know that you got value to me. You're watching my back. I know you see me. right? They speak whatever. That's my safety guard. We raised our kids right here. They got on Pink Land right there. And somebody will call me from Stomach and say, yo, they just got off the bus. If they ain't there in 3 minutes, call me back. Wow. So if you let black men know that they have value and you need them, they be right on it. They want to be needed. They want to be useful. If you give them a purpose, if you just say, you know, I go grocery shopping on Thursday. When you see these older women, make sure you get their groceries to take them in the house. Right. They be there when she ain't even went grocery shopping. You got some groceries you need me to take in, Ma? No, I'm good today. So it's very important to let black men know they are valuable to us and valuable to this neighborhood. We need all of them.
Yes, clap it up for the black woman.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, I gotta ask you, brother, what are the young black women doing right now? Because we always speak on what we do wrong. What are they doing right now?
What they doing right?
Yeah.
I would say, man, just learning from the elders, man. We had some young sisters that had to go to work, so what they doing over here, man, they just learning from sisters like Margaret, Robbie, them, just teaching them, man. They like a sponge. They soaking up the community.
Yes, sir.
That's what I got from them.
So, what's something you've learned from them?
From the women or the young guys?
From the women.
Oh man, what I learned from the women, so many things. I was raised by women, so I learned family, how to take care of my kids, man, how to be responsible, pay my bills, budget money. You know what I'm saying? Where can I stop? Man, everything I know, I learned from women, man. I was raised by my grandmother, my mother. So hey, I'm a granny's baby. So she left here a couple years ago, but hey, she raised me to be responsible and a leader of the family.
What's the most valuable words Granny gave you?
Stay strong. She always looked at me as being strong. So even when I lost my leg, she said, you can handle it. She called me Tons. She said, Tons, you can handle it. And I had to handle it.
Yes, sir.
Even when I wanted to break, she said, don't break.
Yes, sir.
Then right. Miss Gladys right here.
Hello, how you feeling, sister?
She the OG of the hood. That's right. You got to have her.
Miss Gladys, what you got to say to the neighborhood?
Just be watchful, be thankful, and just appreciate what we got.
Absolutely.
We are blessed over here. A lot of people, we don't get the publicity. People don't talk about what we do. But come over behind Mason School and look at the Unity Park. Come on.
Okay.
You see her shirt? You see her shirt?
Yes.
You see her shirt?
About the unity.
You say what?
We see it.
So may I ask you, how long have you been in this neighborhood?
23. Well, I've been in the park 23 years. I've been in this neighborhood. Ooh. I ain't going to tell you that.
So what keeps you in this neighborhood?
The people, the children really. Because I done saw just grow up from little. You know, I used to look down in their head and when they come and say, Miss Gladys, don't you remember me? And I said, no, baby, because I used to look down on top of your head. Now I have to look up to see who you are. And I'm the same, but you done changed.
Wow. So
I've been here a long time. I worked for the Board of Education at Henson for 37 years.
Wow.
So I've been in this neighborhood quite a little bit.
So what's something you want the young people to know about this neighborhood, why this neighborhood is great?
I want them to know that this is your neighborhood and you need to protect it. You need to stop doing stuff that's going to make us look bad.
Wow. Absolutely.
That's what I want them to know. And I talk to my nephew every day. When the guys stand out on my corner, I stand out there with them. And they say, Miss Gladys, what are you doing out here? I'm coming to get whatever y'all get. So they leave. And I don't have to ask them to leave. I just stand with them and they leave. Wow.
So what's the biggest misconception of your neighborhood?
That we don't care about nothing. We're not trying to have nothing over here. That's when people come over here and they say, wow, I didn't know this neighborhood, because I live right on the corner of 21st Place in Kildare. And people come over there and they say, wow, I didn't know this was over here. I said, what do you think we lived at? You know?
Absolutely.
We take care of our property, you know? And we love people. We like the people to come visit us, and we like to go visit other people.
Absolutely. You know? So you mentioned you work for the Board of Education, correct?
Yeah, for 37 years.
So what's a necessity?
I worked with the police department for how long? Maybe close to...
Miss Wilson, don't get to asking me no more.
About 30, 40 years.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm the beat facilitator from over here in Lawndale. I'm also president of my block club. I just started a United Block Club Association. So we're doing a lot over here. Just people don't know about us.
Absolutely, but they gonna know now though, yeah?
I hope so.
They gonna know now.
I hope so.
So I got one more question for you.
What's that?
Since you worked in the schools and everything, what's a necessity that the kids don't have?
In the school, oh God, there's a lot of things they don't have. Yeah, there's so many things that they don't have. We don't have, you know, we used to have a school representative, you know. We used to have a lot of stuff we don't have anymore. When I first started with the Board of Education, we had SCR. We had people that take care of your kids. We don't have that anymore.
Wow.
The kids are pretty much on their own, you know.
Absolutely.
And the parents, and our parents are so young now. We got young parents having kids. And the kids are just a different breed from when I started.
So what's the biggest difference in them now?
The parents are younger. The kids are pretty much on their own. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. The parents aren't. Because the parents, it's not that they don't want to, they don't know.
Absolutely.
You know, the parents haven't been taught. We used to have, and I don't know whether you all remember, the Child Parent Center, where they taught the parents as well as the kids. You know, they figured that our kids was learning too much. We was above the national norm. So they cut the Child Parent Center out. And that was a mistake because our kids was above the national norm.
Wow.
You know, and they was learning. Now, all of my kids and my grandkids, one went to Spelman, one went to Fisk, one went to Hyde Park. You know, I didn't care where you go, as long as you learned something when you got there. As long as you were doing something. And I think our parents got to come up with that same attitude. You know, it doesn't matter where your kid go. If your kid gonna get a good education, send him.
Absolutely.
Send him.
Thank you for your words, sister.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
I got a question for brother, but anybody can chime in.
Okay.
I want to know what's you all's position on pride and what it could do to slow down progress. Pride.
Repeat that again.
Pride. How do you feel like pride can slow down our progress as a community? Having too much pride.
Having too much pride. How you in a fucked up situation? You know what I'm saying? I ain't a big speaker. You gonna
Nah, just
that was enough.
That was
Pride to
enough.
have you locked up. Pride to have you killed, man.
You gotta let certain go, but you know it's the pride. You know, just won't let it. Your heart won't let it search slide. So it's like slow down progression. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Say that again, brother.
Too much pride to slow down progression. And unity, to slow down unity, all type of shit, man.
Yes, sir.
I think that's what suffered the whole North Lawndale, man. We all of us got too much pride and a lot of lives. Nobody want to come to the table and sit down. So that's why we working now to unify the whole North Lawndale. We got awards like Chicago Cred, Firehouse, you know, UCAN. So we just trying to just unify everybody, man. Just make sure we all move in one band, one sound.
Yes, sir. Do you think we just have too much pride for the wrong things?
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything.
Yes,
so
sir.
pride in and of itself is not a bad thing. You gotta stand, be proud in yourself. Be proud in where you come from. If you don't know where you come from, you don't know where you're going. See, the thing that set K-Town apart from the rest of Chicago is we were K-Town. We stood together from Cermak to Roosevelt, regardless of how we twisted our fingers, regardless of what we breathed in that wasn't of us, we believed in us, and we were K-Town. So once we get back to being K-Town and start worrying about entities that's not from K-Town dictating our pace, we'll be great, but we need some sort of pride, because if you don't got no pride in yourself, somebody gonna tell your own value.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Another question. A lot of us argue over crumbs. People will come and sprinkle a few dollars on our community, and we was once one, but now because 100,000, a million done been sprinkled, now we fighting with each other. What's your position on that, and what do y'all think it's gonna take for us to come together regardless of what money or funding and opportunity is dropped in the community? How do we remain one family?
We gotta break the trend, man. It's that crabs in the barrel, that Willie Lynch mentality. We gotta break up that monotony, man. Just just come together, man, because what we see are the larger people coming in with the money, sprinkling in. As you can see, they tore up Ogden. We fought hard, long hard to keep Ogden where it was, but we lost because they had all the money. So we just gotta stay community-based and organized, man. We losing. It's a losing battle, but together we'll be strong.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mr. Lawndale.
Y'all, let's listen. Look like Clyde got his drone out. Let's all crowd up and everybody take a walk through the garden, and then he gonna get an aerial picture of us all walking through the garden. Yeah. I need, these not crumbs. These not crumbs. This what we giving. So let's go. Come on, y'all. You ready?
What you mean? What we in?
What neighborhood we in?
I'm in North Lawndale.
North Lawndale?
Right. I'm in Unity Park.
You say Unity Park?
Not the same park you in.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Is it?
No, unity is everything, though. Unity is universal.
It's everything, but I'm in a park they call Unity Park. It's right behind Mason School. And you gotta believe it. You wouldn't believe it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes, indeed. You are beautiful. You have a blessing, sister.
Thank you.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great, and you?
Okay.
How you feeling, boss?
Right.
Let them know where we at, brother.
Man, we in K-Town, man.
Ogden Kildare.
Yes, sir.
Ogden Kildare.
Yes, sir. What K-Town mean to you?
Oh man, K-Town, man. This, means everything, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where we kicking off at, trying to bring everybody together.
So we pushing that peace thing today?
Yeah, for sure.
100%. So what's some words you got to the youth? What's something you would have told your younger self out here in these streets, brother?
Man. When I was younger, man, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the guidance. I didn't have the structure. I didn't have anything. I wasn't disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I tell these youth right now, man, better late than never. Start do it now. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Don't wait till, you know what I'm saying, to get too late.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do it right now.
Yes,
now.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, they want to live their life and do all this. You know what I'm saying? And they want to wait till it's too late. You know what I'm saying? They done got locked up and they done got shot. Then they want to, you know what I'm saying? But they can avoid all that. You know what I'm saying?
So you tell them, learning before the pot get hot. You hear me?
That's it.
Yes, sir. So I gotta ask you this: what's something you gotta tell to the people your age? Cause we always talk to the youth, but we gotta talk to the people your age too, though.
Man, it's all about bringing the discipline back, man, the structure back. You know what I'm saying? These young brothers, man, they don't know nothing about it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We gotta push it. We gotta bring it back. You know
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We gotta stay focused. And we gotta come together. The older guys, they gotta come together, man.
We can't beat up the young men.
No, man, no. We gotta teach them.
Yes,
sir.
What I'm
saying? That's all. That's all it takes.
And let them know who you are, so they know this a real factor speaking right now.
Man, look, this is Mark. Everybody know me by Dice. You know what I'm saying? I'm originally from the low end, State Street, Robert Taylor Holmes, born and bred. But I'm out here, out west. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting it together for my young brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
We out Willie with it, yeah?
Man, we pushing peace, man, throughout the city.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, big brother.
No problem, my brother.
Yes, sir. You say what? What happened?
Yeah, no, the brothers asking me, about going to the North Lawndale down there, and I was just telling them, how it changed a little bit. It became more so Little Village.
Wow.
And we grew up that was North Lawndale. It was a separation between Little Village and North, and the viaduct separated. You know what I mean? So now, and you for inclusion, you for everybody sharing love and space, but more importantly, it has to be reciprocated. That's the thing. If it's gonna be this over here, it got to be over there. When we walk past 26th Street or we walk over there, it got to be the same love giving.
100%. We getting it though.
He just gave you the history and the boundaries. The viaduct that separated us to Cermak was like the separating point that would separate us, except for those who went to Farragut. But then, of course, they would cross over to 23rd up at the Farragut High School. But usually right there at the viaduct was definitely at Cermak.
was the divide line between the Mexican community and the black community. And the North Lawndale there.
You went to Farragut?
No, my brother did.
I went to Farragut.
You did? My brother got
I went to Farragut.
Okay.
And that was it. You know when you get under that, if you made it to that viaduct, you was good because you was guaranteed to get chased.
Right. You say you was guaranteed to get chased over this?
Get chased every day. That's just how it really was in the 90s and the 80s with the Mexican, Latinos, brown and black, but we shared the same basically community.
Yeah.
Now, North Lawndale has become a little village.
So now that they've expanded now on the other side of that now. Matter of fact, a lot of your areas, the Trumbull, the St. Louis's, and Spalding's, and all those areas right now, all the way down to the new police station. Right now, it's pretty much now. You brought in the Latino community right now have actually come further north now.
Wow.
And used to didn't be that way years ago.
Yeah. Dang.
And that's been the change of the community over there.
Yeah. So what's the importance of our presence showing up at other people's events?
Well, first of all, it lets them know you care. You know what I mean? It lets them know you care. It lets them know you're there for them. But you also can learn something. Every event we done been through, it shows support, first of all. And every event we done been to, they've welcomed us. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It just became family. You know what I mean? So when you leave here, you're going to leave here more smart and knowledgeable about this area you showed up and the people you showed up to than when you came.
Absolutely.
That's the important.
Thank you.
We follow. I'm gonna need a plan or something. Before I leave, I'm gonna need a plan.
Wait, what'd you say, sister?
I said this is Lawndale Triangle Gardens, and we're the sponsor for this event.
Okay.
This was an empty, it was an empty lot, right? And all the neighbors were like, we got to do something with the lot. We kept cleaning it up, it kept getting trashed. So we went to the alderman and we lobbied for something called menu money. It's $1 million a pop for whoever wins it. So we went to about 6 meetings and we won the $1 million. So with the $1 million, we bought the land, and then we had an artist paint the viaduct when you go down Cermak. That it's an indigenous person on one side and an African person on the other side. The local artist got paid. That was beautiful. And then on Pulaski, that bridge, that viaduct was also painted with the people that live around here, like Floyd, my aunt, all the people that live around here. And so we still didn't have enough money. We owned the property, and so we gated it out, but we didn't have enough money to do the garden. It don't go like it used to. So then, as you walk the city, you see that sign that says neighbor space? So we kept calling around like, who do we talk to? So we talked to the 24th Ward Ogden at the time, and they said call neighbor space. So my mom, who was our fearless leader, she's not here today. That's Clyde's mama and daddy. So anyway, called them, and a man named Ben helped him answer the phone, and he said the clouds have the heart of mine. Let's do this. So $7 million later is the garden that you see. They had to dig down really deep and put green cloth under this because nothing could be planted in the ground. That's what they had to excavate the whole land. These are just gardens. So then we see these beautiful gardens. So people, the neighbors, they get to have their own bed, 1 or 2 beds. Every February, we put out the notice, people come around. And so these are private beds, right? People also like to walk. All the seniors like to walk. We had a local artist do our artwork. We had a local artist do our triangle. Now, if you come over here for a second, watch your feet.
What's grown in here?
Cabbages, grasses, all kinds of things. So this is the Lawndale Triangle where we at.
You said the Lawndale Triangle?
Lawndale Triangle. This is the Lawndale Triangle neighborhood.
Okay.
So we on Kildare, right? Some people live on Kayla, Cole, and Kildare, and it's shaped like this because we are a triangle. We are the last end of Lawndale. Once you pass us, you in Cicero. So you start from the bottom of Kenner, that's Ogden, that's Cermak, and it goes up to the point. And so all of the point down there, it's K-Town. So that's what you see right here is K-Town and the Lawndale Triangle. Lawndale connects us to the rest of North Lawndale. We're not separate, we're just the last end. And so we really wanted to just tell people that, put us on the map, work with Lawndale. We work hand and foot with Lawndale Christian. Those are all my people. Like y'all all my people, like the Firehouse Field right there, all my people. So when we do events like this, I just call Pike, that's my brother, little class set up. We usually had a car club out, but we didn't do it today. 4 times, it's a mile.
Say that again.
The senior citizens, they like to come out and walk the path.
Okay.
It's very peaceful. Very peaceful. So they just come out here, they be walking their little strides, so cute. About 6 a.m. in the morning they be out here.
Wow.
They 30 minutes of exercise in. Then they sit on the benches and pray and get their chakras right.
Yeah.
What kind of thing had our community partners come out. And our community partners are CRED, Firehouse, and Fuel Movement. And of course, Neighbor Space.
So this is a community garden right here?
This is a community garden.
Wow.
This is a community garden. So people come out, it's not as big as it looks. People usually want 1 or 2 beds to feed themselves fresh fruit and vegetables. And over there, when you first walk in, those are the tables, those are the growers for community. So we have a partner called Farm to Table. So Dr. Israel and his people, they come out and they plant all these early vegetables, they crop them all, and then any neighbor can come with their paper bag and fill it up with the vegetables over there.
Wow.
Yeah. And we usually have, like, we don't have no static. This place is so peaceful, it lulls everybody into behaving right. Now, sometimes we will get the occasional grocery shopper, but hey, they needed it, so there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, are you going to put it in? This garden.
Say that again,
I
sis.
work for Neighbor Space. We are an urban land trust. We have 140 gardens all over the city. We need you to come. They need to see guys working at the garden. So when you say we will be back, I'm the person that I will call you. Is this the right number?
This is the one, Malik and Compton. That's the one you call. Please give them a call.
I will. Miss Stallworth needs you. This garden needs you. We need to see men in the garden. You guys can learn some skills. Does anybody want to get their own bag?
Their bag? Oh.
Can you identify any of these plants? Can anybody, you cannot identify any of these plants?
Nope. Hey, Malik, you missing out.
We're going to try to swing that way too, yeah, for sure. Malik,
Look at this. This is my grandbaby, right?
How you doing?
She worked down at Lawndale Church. She a teacher. She a camp advisor. And this is one of her students. And this is one of her students.
Hey,
She run deep. When we say they run deep, we run deep. This is my grandbaby. That's her student.
You know me.
That's my went to school with her.
Bro, man.
Like we're not stopping to work at all.
100%.
We're not stopping to work. We're passing it right down. So she works at the garden name.
I went to Mason. She went to court. That's a split within itself. That's a split within itself.
Like, I was telling her, that's my grandbaby, and she working down the street. They employed all the youth at the garden, like 16 years old.
Who went to Farragut?
She is one of her. We keeping it going. We keeping it going. Like, tell them where we went, Margaret. Curie.
Wait, so it was a rival between Curie and Farragut?
Hey,
My daddy was Farragut. We the Curie Kennedy. Yeah, we the Curie Kennedy graduation.
You ain't going to Farragut.
That's crazy. Look at them.
Just from this area.
You say, who from here?
Ronnie Field. He's from the K.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from these bricks around here.
On his way up, doing some good things.
Yeah.
But he had that accident. And it derailed his career.
So what side got better hoopers? The south side or the west side?
Man, west side.
You say west side?
I'm an over east south kid, but
That's why I asked
you
you.
know what I'm saying? But I say the west side, Joe. It go down there, Mason. You pay people for money, all that.
You say that's the best part?
Yeah, Mason.
Mason?
Playground.
Absolutely.
We gotta get y'all out there one
For
day.
sure. We got to see a little tournament or something.
We got Mason Classic. It's coming up real soon.
Say less, say less. I'm going to ask them. What side got the best hoopers? Out south or out west?
Out west.
Why so?
There's a whole lot of west.
I used to be.
Oh, yeah. So, who used to who?
Outdoors guy, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm the guy. I'm one in the woods.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Seeing you. Like, damn, bro, Carol. Damn, bro, that's what I've been telling y'all about, dog. And then Jimmy, I know him playing ball against them at Lawndale Gym on
Yeah. A lot of people don't know about Jimmy couldn't really hoop like that, right?
Nah. So where we at again?
We in K-Town.
Yes, sir.
1K-Town.
You say 1K-Town. Who you shooting with?
I'm shooting with Eye of the Trenches, Young Will.
Yes, sir. Love, brother. You solidifying it. Eye of the Trenches in the K, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, bro? What you grab?
And they gave me a hot and spicy plant. You know what I'm saying?
So what that's gonna make?
Something hot and spicy. It's gonna make a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna front.
Absolutely.
It's gonna make a lot. They said you put this like in lemonade. You can make like pizza with this, stuff like that. So like.
Oh, okay, okay. Say it.
Hey Malik, I understand that you're busy.
He can't take it so serious.
You say what?
He is not serious, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. Part 2.
I'm keeping all this.
Alright, that's cool. Listen. Malik, I understand that you're busy working in your field right now at the market. But we're actually working in your space and in an environment that you should be in.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do moving forward is to prioritize getting outside with the unity movement, because when they ask me questions about how to plant vegetables and broccoli, I don't have the answers, okay, brother? So what I need you to do is show up, be present. This is a garden, and we gotta make it happen, bro.
Yeah, we got hot and spicy plants.
Spicy.
We got grapes over here.
We got everything out here, bro.
Oranges, all type of stuff.
But
Yeah.
Malik, he got a great idea. Stay tuned for the idea that Malik presented about how we gonna use agriculture to really make our community safe. Big unity.
Clothes, he said clothes heads don't get fed. But listen, the reason we got this is because we asked. The reason that we're able to use the property over there is because they asked. If you ask not, you get not. We can't be afraid to walk up to another brother and ask them in goodwill, do you want to do this with me? Do you want to do this for me? Can you do this? All they can say is no, right? So ask. And if you ask, we wouldn't be. If we didn't ask, we wouldn't be standing here today.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't be here. I called Pastor Phil, you gonna come through? Craig, you gonna come through, brother? Yeah, we gonna come through. And we gotta stop talking about what we don't got. Use what we do have. Now that y'all know, like, they got a garden, they got a lot over there. If y'all wanna have something, just go ask. Go ask old girl. She'll be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I wanna grow some fruits and vegetables. Just ask. You can get it. And we were saying, I know Pipe was saying that the big place over there that we didn't get, it's a big giant place. But when they saw all this motion stuff we was doing, they sent the whole crew down here and asked us, please let us help. Like, please let us help. So they went right to the store, bought the wheelbarrows, and worked the whole day. And it's because we asked. They weren't afraid, even though they knew we was kind of feeling a way that we didn't get the whole property, they still came down here and they asked. Let us help you, please. Okay.
Thank you, sister.
Ask, you know? Like I always say, I seen Lil Wayne in an elevator one time. I said, give me that off. I know you got it. And he was like, I don't got no chain. I'm like, I got this attitude. Come on. You know, being silly, but I would ask anybody anything at any time because that's the only way I know to get stuff.
So does it take confidence to ask somebody something?
It take practice.
Okay.
Everything take practice. Like you being unified, take practice. You gotta do it, or you never will see unity. If you want to be peaceful, you gotta practice peace. You won't never get no peace.
100%.
Nobody's magic. Nobody's different. There's no secret recipe. If you want to swim, you gotta practice. Anything you do in life, my mama say, practice make perfect, and you gotta do it consistently. Because if you don't do it consistently, it don't count.
2, 3.